Oh, let's get that off. All right. Yo. What's going on, Blast Forces? I didn't realize how far away this was. Pulled this march back a little bit early. Might have to burn a teleport. Dude, pull-up time? No. Absolutely not, bro. I am so sore. So sore. Goodness. Alright. I have to turn on my my light behind me. But yeah, guys, so today, really easy. We're gonna go ahead and set up the full gear test 5v5. We're gonna run 2 different tests. After realizing how the equipment works with you know, buffs and stuff and the boost to skill damage, we think that the actual equipment plays a big role in how good these commanders are. So we're gonna go ahead and test 2 things. So the first one is gonna be William Wallace with Liu Che secondary, and then we're gonna run all of these tests again, not 1v1 tests, but at least the total output test and total output when targeted, and then 5v5 1v1s with Skippy Liu. So what we're gonna do specifically is we're gonna be comparing William Wallace one-on-one to Skippy Liu and see which one is kind of better for the ball, at least in a 5v5 scenario. So we're gonna try and go through that. Again, these are not going to be entirely accurate, all right? Like, you know, disclaimer, with all ARC testing, they don't simulate field immediately, right? Like, the only testing you did was with Alex, you know, in 5v5 testing or 1v1 testing, you know, he wouldn't actually be that insane. But for this, you know, we are actually going to do some relative 5v5 testing. Gosu, how are you, man? I'm just going to rip these off and lose all these real quick. Allow my gears off. Go ahead. All right, let me lose to some people I don't normally lose to. Let's go. Let's give Maggot a good win. Oh, whoops. All right, OB, here you go. Casey, how are you, man? You're hitting matchmaking in 1 hour? That's pretty sick, man. Okay, this is awkward. What did you guys queue for, Gosu? What's going on, Whiskey? Alright. I can teleport here. Alliance Invictus, your video was recommended to watch. Great, awesome. Yeah, if I were to go back and change anything about the Alliance Invictus, I'd say that like that Alliance Invictus video that I made, it's still a decent video, but I think that we definitely underutilized in our KVK the power of the outposts. And I think they're getting nerfed anyway, so it wasn't like the biggest deal, but you know, in general, I don't think I explained that very well in the video, so. What's going on, Arv? I'll just say Arv. Oh, you're queuing with 2268. Arv, it seems like you got a gifted membership yesterday. Alright, let's go. Troop details, or commander details. Change all this back to what it was. We'll just do this. Yeah, it seems about right. So we go William Wallace primary with Liu Che secondary. We replace Gorgo. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna use William instead for 5v5s. Okay, so that's our 5 March ball right there. All right, and so, oh, well, this is tricky now, huh? So I guess the test would be I'd have to not run Guan Skippy because we have to have this be the only factor. So we're gonna actually change this to this. All right, so this is the 1 imp setup. This is what we're saying you should run with 1 infantry march. We're just gonna go ahead and test with this 5 march, guys. Obviously, in a perfect world, I would actually use Guan Skippy as the second, but remember, we're testing Liu Che, or William Wallace Liu Che versus Skippy Liu Che. So just to make it consistent, we're gonna do this. We're not gonna change any march but the Skippy and Liu Che. So, can I port here? That's the question. That's a bummer. All right. How much time am I gonna waste with this? 8 minutes? Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. We are gonna hop into the Discord, guys, so you're gonna be able to hear my Discord team like we did yesterday. Alright, I've been reading chat. I am behind. I do apologize. So what is the best talent set for William Wallace? So there are a few, and honestly at some point it comes down to preference. So this is one that I actually thought about. I don't mind this one. You get the important skill killing blow down here. You know, the counterattack damage is fine. I don't love it too much, but this is like a glass cannon march speed build. You can like run fast, you take damage, but you deal damage. As far as like the most balanced version, I would go with something like this. You can drop these 3 points for march speed and put them into Undying Fury. However, so like these three march speed points can either go Fleet of Foot, Pack a Punch, or Undying Fury. That is up to you. I would say that this is probably the worst of the 3 options, just because like dealing more smite damage but taking all forms of normal damage is not good. So I'm not a big fan of that. Now, I do like the march speed, and when you pair it with Liu Che, Undying Fury does almost nothing anyway, so in general I just went for Fleet of Foot. So this is the talent build that I landed on. That being said, something else could come up in the future, so. You have Pass 7 tomorrow, running Liu Che, Wallace, Guan Skippy, Nevsky Joan, HQ Williams, Yale Herman, and Ash Henry. It sounds like you're a whale. Sounds good. So look, I was an advocate for the Liu Che primary. I don't know if it's better. And why is that? Well, guys, we did some testing today. How much time do I have on this? Practice 32 seconds. Great. So 32 seconds. I still have to wait for this to come home. Another 5 minutes. So I'm going to be a little bit behind, but that's okay. Okay. So how this skill works, and you guys might have seen this online, but Line of the North does not increase Liu Che's total active skill. And this is what we thought it would do, and when paired with actually the Liu Che primary, we thought that the Liu Che primary would be getting 40% increased damage. That is not the case. It only procs on one of the targets hit. It makes very little sense. Trust me, makes very little sense. But essentially how this works is only one of the 5 targets would get that 40% damage increase. I don't like that, right? I don't like that at all. That's a lot worse. Now, if you have William Wallace primary, then it procs on this 2400, and that's actually better. So as far as the DPS standpoint, like William Wallace primary makes sense. Now, the talents, you also have Fight or Flight, and also like this is really good. Now, in a 1v1 scenario, it's really good, but in a general fielding scenario, like 45 rage is very minuscule. However, if everybody takes this and everybody is using William Wallace, it becomes better. And so, yeah. Yeah, Whiskey, that's correct. And actually, so the primary target isn't even correct. The primary target is not even correct. It's just one of the targets that it hits at random. And I actually proved this by doing a battle report, or by hitting a barb later. I lost the report, but I've got the screenshot. My actual attack on the secondary, not the target that I was hitting, actually did more damage. So it's just one of the random 5. It's really bad. Okay, Gosu, sorry, you asked a question. Hey, I had a random thought about legendary description pity system. Pity system should only apply to emblems and instrument. Imagine if you luckily pull Hunter Destructive and the pity gets erased. Yeah, so I think in their recent changes, they actually addressed that. So you should be good. All right, guys, I'm going to turn off the music. We're going to pause, and we're going to go start Discord. So hold on. All right, guys, can you guys hear me? Yo. You guys are good? You guys can hear me? Yeah? Okay, so I'm still recalling a march, but I am, I'm going to port in. So just take your obelisk, don't take anything else, and then, yeah. You've got full gear, defense token, right? Okay, so Don, you and I are going to be doing the majority of the testing, just because I need to be testing against the same thing. I'm not using Guan Skippy, and the reason why I'm not doing that is because we're going to run all of these tests, and then we're going to repeat all of these tests and compare the 5 March Murder Ball with Skippy Liu versus William Wallace Liu. Okay, so that's what we're going to run with, because people keep asking me what's the best Inf March in the game. This is how we're going to answer it. As far as anything else, if we have time in the extra arc matches, then we can run some 1v1 testing with gear, etc., etc. All right, I still need a few minutes to port over. What's up, BP? How are you, man? When will the new graphics come out? That is not confirmed. Nobody knows yet. But I'm assuming that once this round of Heroic Anthem, the testing gets finished, then probably a few months after that. And yes, gear testing. We're close. A minute left until I'm back. Yeah, I didn't realize that my chaining march was 30 minutes away. It was literally in this bottom right corner, and I'm up here. So that was a little awkward. Also, oh my goodness, this quality of life change is so insane. This daily quality of life change is unreal. Oh. Yeah, I might actually even do this on my farms now. Like that's how good of a change it was. Probably not. Yeah. One sec, guys. All right, sorry, I just gotta mute them while I answer some questions. Will you make a video about the archer gear, or generally best gear for each troop type in the game? So I do believe OmniArc has already created those videos. I do believe they're generally accurate. The only one that I would tweak from him is the infantry set. I do plan on making an infantry guide at some point for gear. But guys, you have no idea how busy I've been between streams, the new commander releases, KVK starting, my own life. I'm probably going to go through a move here shortly. Like I've had very little time to actually do some videos, but I will get around to it. Trust me. Where's the pull-up counter? The pull-up counter for today is going to take a break. Guys, I did 165 pull-ups yesterday, or 145, whatever I did. I'm really tired. So I'm here to laugh at Imps. How's Wallace looking? Wallace is looking fine. But we're gonna continue to test. I don't think he's like the best thing since sliced bread. I think he's good, but I don't think he's like some savior, right? So You're claiming your dailies on your farms, yeah? Yeah. Wait, this might actually work out perfect timing wise. 2 minutes. Oh, I'm a minute behind. It's all right. Not bad. Not too bad. You fell asleep fast though? Nope, I was up for another 2 hours after that. Okay. Sliced bread is pretty great though. That's a high bar. Yeah, yeah. All right. I'm gonna go back in the Discord. All right. Yo. All right. So do you guys want to run some 1v1 tests for fun, and then we can get into the 5v5s and total output tests? I do want to make sure that I get accurate 5v5 and total output tests though, just because that's the most important thing that we're going to be looking for. The 1v1 tests don't really matter. Nice. No runes? Nice. Yeah, yeah. I mean, look, my Gorgo is traded better than that in the field, so I understand, but I'm not. Anytime you link like a random report, I'm not just gonna take it at face value and say that that's how it is. Like, you really got to do a lot of testing in order to know. Yep. All the US main we're talking a lot of trash when Billy came out. Sweet Lilith. How I appreciate the love. So I would say, okay, we're gonna mute that. I would say that as a standalone commander, Belly Prime is probably better than William Wallace. It does less damage, but as a standalone commander, like the stats and this debuff are better than William Wallace. Now, you have to consider synergies in the game, and the truth is that the synergy with Liu Che being the strongest commander in the game and more smite damage is just kind of insane. So William Wallace turns out to be a stronger commander, but if Liu Che didn't exist, then William Wallace would not be good. That's all I have to say. And I don't think that William Wallace, like I can tell you from right now, if I'm sitting here trying to debate you whether Liu Che Alex or Skippy Liu Che or Gorgo Liu Che is better than William Wallace Liu Che, then that should already be an indicator that he's not a must invest. Okay. Hi, can you test Gorgo, William Wallace, and the Garrison too, please? We might be able to do that without gear, but the problem is I have the wrong talents on Gorgo right now. I've got my open field build, so it would be a little difficult, but we can try. We can do something similar. Yeah. Faded, you can't join if you didn't give me advance notice and I didn't sign you up. So, hey guys, are you are is it empty? Okay. Yeah, I don't love William Wallace in the Garrison. So you lose the second skill. I do think the fourth skill does work, right? Because you're attacking troops on the map, but you're losing 10% health and 40% attack. That's just kind of brutal. Yeah. And to be fair, Gorgo in the field was fine and was good, but yeah. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Luda? What's up, Hansel? What's the verdict on WW? We're still getting to the bottom of it. There's a lot of testing that still needs to be done, but first impressions, he's good. He will probably be an upgrade to your Alex. Do I think that he's like, you know, I guess Marvel Jesus if you've seen the new Deadpool movie? Probably not, but it is pretty good. It's normal in the practice match that I wasn't able to play WW. If you do the standardized practice match that Lilith just released to the game yesterday, they aren't releasing WW to that yet. I would really like to see if it does better than Gorgo Liu in the Garrison. That's interesting. I don't think Gorgo Liu is a great Garrison anyway. Gorgo, Hera, Constantine, and Attila are the best, but yeah. So, just keep that in mind. No spoilers. I won't give any spoilers. Don't worry. What's up, Ludo? What's the unfortunate news? All right, so for the first, we've got a lot of time. We've got a whole hour, so you can run some 1v1 tests, full luck, Don. If you want to do some 1v1 tests into my geared up William Wallace Liuche, you can. But at like the 40-minute mark, we should start doing the 5v5 tests, all right? I like how they show your skins in Arc now. It's quite nice. Makes me feel like I'm flexing a little bit. Yep. What's all this instant proc? What is going on? Did you see all that red number? What's all the red numbers? Oh, wait, if Liu Che expertise procs when I deal the reactive damage, does it proc back twice? Is that a thing? Hmm, interesting. So I think it is procking twice. Look, I mean, there's no way I should be doing this much red. It like procs like 4 times. What is happening? What? Okay. You see all the popping red numbers, right? What? Why is it still? It procs for like a few seconds. Okay, we have to look at this. Okay, I can't look at the report now because we're limited on time, but that was weird. That was really weird. So we're gonna favorite that. All right. Anybody else? 5535. Okay. Yeah, 5% defense token. This is the gear, by the way. Skipping WW, investing in Siege. That is brutal. 2638 misses you. I miss you guys too. Zug Ash beats William Wallace. That's interesting. I mean, I know that Liu Che has an insta proc, right? But it's odd. Do you have the special unit or no? Yeah. I don't have the special unit, so I don't know how much that plays into account here. Oh yeah, I also have a 12% city skin and you have 15% health. That's definitely a thing. But I think your imp gear is, I mean, it's better than mine, right? I mean, I've got, yeah, but aren't your armaments better than mine? Oh my god, oh, I can't do that at the moment? That's pretty gross. Just send a screenshot if you can. Yeah, please. And yeah, I don't have the special unit, and that does play a pretty big factor, but yeah. All right, somebody run a march in. You're gonna have to move your Wallace out of the way. Might get hit with AoE. Oh, I think Skippy's gonna get crushed. Skippy YSG. Oh my god, bro, my guy. Yeah, I don't see this one going very well for you. All right. So this is your set. Uh, I mean, yeah, it's definitely stronger than mine. You got the iconic four weapon and mostly fours except for the helmet, and then yeah. Yeah, I don't know why we tested that. All right, sure. So Skippy is really bad into William Wallace Liu Che because the third skill gets no value at all. Where's the Skippy skill? Like whenever it takes skill damage, it has a 50% chance to reduce it by 30% and gain a shield. This doesn't do anything against double smite damage, so I do have to look at that William Wallace duel report though, because that was weird. There were so many red numbers. Sure. Also, Don, don't you have one main set of infantry gear? What is this set like? Gotcha. But is this one like iconic and stuff and crit? Wow, it's getting destroyed. So no crit, troop buffs. Oh yeah, it's not even full iconic. Okay, that makes a little bit of sense. I see. Yeah, no talents. All right, full luck once it's been some time then. Who, a William? Gotcha. Yep. William is gonna get crushed though in a 1v1. And you're reducing my skill damage done, which I don't do any, so this is not gonna go well. You can try like a Huo Nevsky, I guess, but also how's your cap set? Because I mean, this is oh my god. Yeah, gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna take the obelisk back just so I have the range of motion. Range of motion, range of vision. Okay. It is actually 40 minutes now, so we're gonna start the 5v5 tests or the total output tests and the total output when targeted. So Don, can we do what we were doing yesterday, please? Which is you can target me back, and then we're gonna run that 3 times, and then we are going to run it when you are not targeting me. Okay? Yeah, please do. What's the most important is that you use the same arches for every single round today. Okay, so remember, you can target me back and just sit there for this one. Can I hit your Nevsky? Yeah, that'd be great. So can you pull your Nevsky up to the front? Yeah, I'm just gonna attack you, okay? Okay, either one. That's fine. As long as I'm hitting everything with AoE, so yeah, this is what we want. Oh my goodness. This is This is kicking some butt, I will say. Yeah, it doesn't make sense as why there's so much red. All right, reset. So this, I have to save this. Favorite. Okay, we're gonna run that 2 more times, okay? That exact same thing. And then we're gonna run it where you don't target me. And we're just gonna see how much I do total. All right, I'm gonna turn my music back on, but I'm gonna turn it down significantly. So let's see if I can do this the proper way. All right. Let me know how the music is for you guys, chat. I turned it down. Oh, okay, reset. Just pull that one out. Yeah, make sure to hit me with the Nevsky. Your Guan might not get hit, just heads up. There you go. I'm not gonna lie, it's doing a lot better with gear. Like, these results versus the no gear results are pretty significant. And I think it's because of how it scales with armaments, honestly. I do also have good gear, so but yeah. It's just, you just say I have mustard gear? What does that even mean? Alright, that was not nearly as good as the first one, but we run that one more time, and then you're gonna not target me back. Alright, sorry guys, I'm falling behind in chat, so I do apologize. Is there a wheel event, a reset? There might be, actually. How are you gonna compare Willy Won Liu Che and Skippy Liu Che, knowing that they're not gonna be in the same gear? We're gonna do another match after this. And I'm gonna change my imp gear over to Skippy Liu Che. So yeah. OG Meat, how you doing, man? Hello to everybody who's stopped in. William Wallace plus Gorgo. We tried it, it was not super insane. So yeah, just keep that in mind, guys. And again, I thank you all for being here. We're working through this. Are the other talents affected by William Wallace's 45 range reduction in the Liu Che AoE? If they don't target him? Yes, they are affected. Yeah, so, Don, you're comfortable moving your marches back and forth, right? And not having me hit you? Or, sorry, not hitting me back? Okay, cool. Okay, so that first one was significantly better than the other two, which is really weird. Maybe the first one got pretty good RNG, but we'll average it out. How did my arms feel today? Awful, man. I am sore. That's why the pull-up counter isn't up. It's only memberships, bro, not subscriptions. If you want to send me $5, man, I'll do 5 for you. So Don, here, yeah, I'll show you what I mean, okay? Okay, so you're just gonna take your Nevsky, right? You're gonna come out here, and you're just gonna move it like this. And I'm gonna target it, but I'm not gonna, or I'm gonna target you, you're just gonna hit me, or I'm gonna hit you, sorry, and you're not gonna hit me. Does that make sense? But I'm still gonna be doing AoE. So this is called a total output test. It's like the best case scenario. All right, can you do that? Yeah, perfect. Oh, make sure to keep using the same march though. Don't move your other ones, okay? Are you good? All right. Make sure that the AoE is hitting everything. So that's what you want to do. And just do this until your Nevsky dies. Oh, we're missing AoE. Done. Okay. There we go. I think it's still hitting. It's not hitting the Zhuge Liang, by the way. You're like way too north. You're way too north. Okay, let's just. That hit everything, so you're good. We'll keep doing this. Yeah, do you see how you're too up? You're too north. You want to be closer to the middle of the ball. So now you're hitting me back. You're good. Are you on your phone? Is that why? So just select your, just select your march from the right, and it might be a little bit easier. You don't have to drag it. Okay, so that's fine. Is that even the same? No, okay. All right, so favorite. We're gonna put a little asterisk behind that one. So yeah, see how all my marches are grouped up? Just, right? So you're just literally gonna... Right, so just like this, and you're just gonna move just like this. This is all you have to do. Ooh, except, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna try that again. Are you ready? Oh, you're moving the wrong march. Oh no. It's alright. Salvageable. Salvageable. There we go. Perfect. 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 Yo, what's going on, guys? Risen, how are you, man? Kager, yeah. He's trying, man. This is the first time he's tested like this, so he's got some room for errors. That's okay. Ooh. Alright, cool, thanks. Favorite. And we're gonna run that one more time, okay? That was 1, 2. Actually, that was perfect, by the way. That was 100% perfect. This one, we didn't get the 5th target in there, so that was a little awkward. But this one, that one was perfect. So just do that one again. And then after that, we're going to do 5v5 tests. You ready? see, what am I instant procking? What? How did I just instant proc you 3 times there? I don't even know what skill that is. Full luck, do you know? Like, what is that? No, that was on like that was on the first 2 turns of the combat. Like, I instant procced him like for 3 individual damage numbers. Is there an instant proc in the smite tree? I don't think there is. I need to look at the battle report. There is an instant proc from Liu Che, but it's only 1. Okay, we can actually look at the battle report. Hold on. So what happened? Now we're going to do 5v5, so can you bring out all 5 marches fresh? That would be great. So what happened on the battle report? Null damage, whatever. Okay, so I procced. Oh, you know what it is? Is it the is above all kings now? Does it show up as a red number in the new patch? You know when? Maybe. No, but do you know when above all kings procs? Does it also proc a red number? Well, this is just science. Just there. Yeah, give me a sec. I'm gonna attack your march. Just stay there. I want to see if something procs up red. Yeah, you see that? Wait. But it's Liu Che. Hold on. So there's another one. 608. See 7. So you see that? So when Liu Che now procs his extra bonus attack, I think it shows up as a red number. Yeah, so let's look at that report. So battle log, it procced on like the 2nd turn, right? Launched basic attack, triggered. So I think this was just a normal trigger. Where was it? Didn't it trigger on the 2nd turn? Maybe I'm going crazy. Is it this turn? I don't even see the... I don't see it at all. Okay, this is not what we're testing. Okay, let's just do the 5v5. This is gonna hurt my brain. But there were 3 red procs though. Did you see that? I think it now comes up as a red number. Was it 1st turn? Oh my goodness, you got every proc in the book. This is not where it is though, right? Okay. So it procced the overdrawn presence. So that's the normal. This is normal. Okay, so that's normal. But where's the turn where it procced the extra skill? I think turn 4 maybe? Nope. It's hard to see. Above all kings? 608? I think 608 was a number that I saw. I think that it shows up red. Chat, confirm. Was 608 a number that you saw on there? I think it was. Okay. All right, so that's interesting to know. But now we're going to do 5v5s, okay? And we're going to do this exactly the same way that we did the last one, all right? So same targeting. So it is, for me, what marches are you running? ZL, Guan, Nevsky, William Wallace, and what is your last one? Skippy? Okay, so... All right, so I'm gonna kill ZL, Guan, what did I say? Nev, Skip, into your last one, which was the William Wallace. Okay, so I'm just putting that for my sake. And you're gonna pick the same targets every time. So if you want to target my ZL, go ahead. I'm pulling it out so you can target it. Alright, you ready? Yep, go ahead. I think I hit you a little early, but that's fine. Yeah, this is... We have gear on. Yeah, this is with gear. Oh, that walk time was brutal. That walk time was disgusting. Also, this William Wallace is not eating any AoE and it's just destroying you. Oh. I also like how you targeted my my Nevsky, but my Boudica is almost dead. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, let's run that back. That was a little awkward one. You had some brutal walk time. But I think that my William Wallace trade was probably like, yeah, that looked like it was a total output trade. Look at that. Yeah, I don't even think he got hit by any AoE. Like, that just rocked you. Okay, let me know when you are, let me know when you're ready. Okay, you can target me whenever. This is much closer. Except for the walk time. Brutal. Oh, is that why you tested the CPYSG? I see. It definitely feels like Skippy Mehmet is tanky, though. Well, also, you don't have access to the relic here. So, yeah, the relic doesn't work. The artifact? Sorry, not the, the relic works, the artifact does not work. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna run this probably 2 or 3 more times. Maybe even like 3 or 4 more times. This is like the bigger test. Well, I'm gonna respond to chat. Give me 1 second. 608 was read. All right, thank you. Question, if you don't mind, does Belly's expertise add up if multiple bellies are hitting? No, it does not. You only need 1. Hi, pull-up man. Hello. We're not doing many pull-ups today. Yikes. All right, hi, I'm Alex, Liu Che, Skippy, and I want to invest in William Wallace. What are the best pairs for this 4 commanders? Alex, Liu Che, and Skippy. Probably just Liu Che with William Wallace and then Skippy Alex. That's how I would run it. Yeah, it's that 30% health from Mehmet. Yeah, and the troop cap. Alright, I'm back. Alright, you ready? Yep. Oh, I think I swapped your Guan too quickly. Maybe. It's definitely closer. You think I should target your Guan first? Oh no, I hit your Zuge first. I just swapped off a little early. Who owns a Nevsky? No. No, it's actually not good. If he resets his rage in a 5v5, that's generally not a good thing. I'm gonna have to go back and save all these reports and do all the math. Oh, do we? Nice. All the gold heads. Alright, so that was with targeting the William Wallace last. Can we target it first now? Okay. Yeah. Guys, we need our NFL star, fresh and rested, no pull-ups. Yeah, please. I have expertise, Skippy Liu Che, and I want to go for second march. William Wallace, a good. I have Waishi expertise. Oh yeah, you can go Liu Che, William Wallace, or William Wallace, Liu Che, and then Skippy Waishi. That works perfectly fine. Alright, now we're going to target the William Wallace first, alright? Okay. No, so you target my William Wallace first, and then I'm going to do the same order, okay? So it's the same order for me, but different order for you. Does that make sense? Alright, you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. I will say, yeah, I think it's always been 20. Oh, you running at my Nevsky is going to be tragic for you. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's different. Different city team. This is open field, full gear testing. It's not consistent. Dawn has 15% defense. I've got 12% attack to everything. Okay, so first thing, I feel like I was healthier there when you targeted the William Wallace first. I just want to see if it's like a good target to hit or not. I don't think it is, honestly. I think targeting the Zhuge Liang is still the play. Yeah. I definitely think the open field priority is still Zhuge Liang, Herman, kill it first, and then get the Guans off the field. Yeah, just the William Wallace. Can you pull your Zhuge Liang back? I feel like it's too far forward. Thanks. All right, go ahead. Start. Yeah, this feels significantly worse to target on your end. Yeah. And granted, I've got a lot of gear on my William Wallace, but this feels like it's definitely not the play. My Zuge is still alive? Who did you target first? Oh, that's right. I'm dumb. I'm sorry. Yeah. And the thing is, like, now that it's like not good to target, but it does the most damage. So like, oh. Yo, bro, should I invest in Liu Che or William Wallace? I have Guan, Skippy, Expertise, and Alex. Liu Che, and it's not even close. How do you see the next Archer release? They'll come out with an announcement. Nothing is set in stone yet. They're not leaked yet. All right. So that's all the testing that I wanted to do there. Now what I want to do is create another match for reset, and then I want to test everything that we just tested. And I know that there are not any new commanders, so I'm sorry. People are getting upset. But Liu Che or Skippy Liu Che, and then we got to compare the results. So if you guys want to do some more 1v1 tests, throw it at me. I did all the other tests that I wanted to do. Say it again. Oh, does it? Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, you're gonna get crushed then. William Wallace, CJ, is that troll? That sounds very troll. 100,000. One. Oh, when it's full, 234,000, I think. Yeah, 234. We'll try this out. Dude, look at all that damage, bro. Look at all that instant proc. Kier, you're not VIP 17 yet? Okay, yeah, this is just this won't be accurate then. I got a lot of health on you. A lot of troops on you. Okay, so I think two things are evident. One, the Liu Che expertise now shows up as a red number where it didn't before. And even more damage is proccing up as with the William Wallace active skill. Just for fun, can we run a Liu Che Sargon? I want to see how many red numbers pop up. I have no gear, but yeah, I have no gear either. Just run it. Run it no gear. Yeah, Liu Che Sargon. Oh, whoops. Alright, I have no armaments. Can somebody with a... Oh, so I was gonna run it. I just have no gear on here. I don't think you can take the armaments off. Just do Sargon primary or something. I just want to see how many red numbers there are. It doesn't actually matter. I don't really care. This isn't... It doesn't matter. Just anything. I just want to see the red numbers. Yeah. I just want to see this. I have a feeling this is going to make me laugh. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Dude, look at all the red numbers. That's hilarious. I mean, this combo wasn't actually changed at all, but it is funny to see all the red numbers. Oof. Yeah, Sargon never lived, unfortunately. All right, let me answer some question chat, guys. 1 second. All right. So what do you think the best rally is? CPU A with William Wallace or CPU A with Liu? Because that's another reason I invest in William Wallace. So I think 2 things to answer that question. I think into Gorgo, it'll be Scipio A with William Wallace. I think the single target nuke here is great. Obviously, single target damage is always good. You don't get the skill, but it's great. You get 2 active rage reductions from the smite tree from this skill. I think it's really strong. And the reason why I think it's going to be good into Gorgos is because this takes a little bit less normal damage, right? I think into things that deal skill damage, so if you're rallying into Eleanor, if you're rallying into archers, then you want to actually use Liu Che secondary. So Scipio A with Liu Che, you gain 20% defense, and while you contain only infantry units, you take 20% less skill damage. So, yeah. William Wallace Mehmed, see how it holds up for people entering SOC. So I wouldn't make William Wallace your investment. Like if you're running William Wallace with Mehmed, just get Liu Che instead. Like Liu Che Mehmed will just be better. I don't think it'll be that great if I'm being honest with you. William Wallace is viable at like a 5-5-5-1, yeah. Yo. All right. Anybody else want to run something into me? Yo, Muhammad, bro. Damn, man. I appreciate it. I have no idea how much that's worth because I don't know what SAR conversion rate is, but I do appreciate it. It is not the best commander ever, but he is good. And we're gonna get more conclusive results later on. So, yeah. But thank you, Muhammad. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Dude, that just took 20 business days to get my active skill off. What was that? I'm gonna lose this by like a lot. What was that? What was the start of this combat? That was weird. You might do it, dude. I am kind of coming back. Also, I have a crit horn. How does that even work? William Wallace, the most a secret sleeper pick, maybe in like an artifact cave. Okay, that's 58 bucks. Mohammed, that's 58 bucks. Dude, I might have to do some pull-ups for that one. That's crazy. Dude, that's huge. Mohammed, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Wow, that's wild. Okay, so for us new accounts, it is important. Can we take William Wallace for a second inf march and skip Guan? I want to play Liu Alex and Skippy William Wallace. Yeah. I would invest in William Wallace before I put heads into Guan. That's okay. You can run those 2 pairs and be happy. How about Gorgo Scipio Prime? Like Skippy P, which one? The other one or the one that's already out? So I don't think the rally, the new Skippy Emilianus is going to be that great for field, if I'm being honest. All right, so you actually did end up winning. How long did it take me to get my active skill off? That was wild. I mean, your gear is better than mine. There's no... that's fine. I got 7 sets that I got to worry about. Oh, so I procced a battle ready. So, dude, this is where... My goodness. Yo. So, I procced a battle ready on turn 1. So, I lost 100 rage. And you triggered your instant proc. So, I gained no rage on turn 1. And then let's see what happened. Then you triggered the extra basic attack. Or at least something. Oh, no. Then you... What? Wait. William Wallace talent triggered. Liu Che. William Wallace. I am very confused here. How does this work? Okay, so did I lose 45 rage on the first 2 turns? Oh, no. Okay, I'm sorry. My William Wallace. So you lost 45 rage on the first turn, and then I lost... Okay, then I lost 45 rage on the second turn. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, this is just a lot. This is a lot. On the talent, I believe it's 5 seconds on Liu Che. Yeah, 5 seconds on the instant proc. But you don't even have a horn, right? Did I? So I got 1 horn proc on the first 11 turns? Is that what you're gonna tell me? Yeah, dude, I'm looking at it right now. Oh no, I did get a... Oh my god, bro. I got double battle ready proc. So I debuffed myself 200 rage. So this is why I don't even know how good battle ready is, man. I mean, I think it's fine, but in 1v1s, I don't even like it that much. The self rage reduction is ridiculous. Okay, whatever. If you want to run that again, we can. That's rude. I don't know how that's gonna go for you though. Yeah, that's a tough one. I'm pretty sure my Gorgo's naked too. Alright, wait. I can actually swarm. Wait. Oh, Kier, come here. You ready for this? Alright, wait. Oh. Don't hit my marches. No marches. I'm seeing if I can actually successfully swarm Kier. Alright. Don, stop! Alright. Alright, you're toast. Do you have gear on or no? I don't think I get you. Maybe I do. All right. I think I lost anyway. Let me answer some chat questions, and then I'm gonna remake another arc, by the way, after this. So just be prepared. I hope I can do one right as it ends, or else that'll suck. Alright, one sec. Jared Leto in the chat. You're the guy from Fortnite. I'm gonna act like that wasn't just said in my chat. How much better is William Wallace than Alex with Liu? He's better, but not significantly better. How's it looking? Still deciding between William Wallace and Skippy? God, that's tough, dude. We're about to do comparison tests versus Skippy Liu Che, so wait until we do those. So is Destructive going to be good since you'll kind of be debuffing yourself against William Wallace Liu? I think that Destructive is good, but in a 1v1 it's a lot less good. Just because of situations like that, when you're not getting healed and you're not getting reinforced. Like in a Garrison, Battle Ready or Destructive is good. But when that first turn puts you behind by 1 or 2 skill cycles, I mean, brutal stuff right there. Brutal stuff. Better William Wallace or Liu Che primary? I would have told you Liu Che 24 hours ago, but now I am leaning towards William Wallace. What is today's date? It's the 31st, right? Yes. Oh my goodness, guys. No shot. Hold on. Yo, so it doesn't let you create it back to back, so I had to create it for 1 UTC. Don, can you stay up that late? Probably not, right? That's brutal. Okay. I did already start the match. Not that I care about 1,000 gems on the farm. But also, I don't have time to stream tomorrow, so it's a little difficult. Yeah, I don't know. That's difficult. I really wish that I could have done it for 12. That stinks. Or sorry, for 12 for reset. All right. Well, for now, let's digest those results. All right. Real quick, Willie Wallace talent tree talents. This is what I ran. Now you can opt to go here, here, or here. I personally like the March speed, but this is what I liked. Now a March speed but glass cannon build with full infantry. You can go fight or flight, pack a punch, get elite soldiers, and the March speed up here. The 1% health, right? This is kind of what you're looking at. But yeah. All right, give me a sec, guys. Is Destructive better than Battle Ready? I do think Destructive is better once you get to the point where you have amplifications, right? Like this 10% normal damage, because Battle Ready does a boost, right? So if you've got Battle Ready here, where is it? The 3.5% boost is better on average than 35 bonus to normal damage dealt. So as soon as you start applying that, then it's quite good. So when you have amplification effects, then Destructive becomes better, because this doesn't scale at all. This is just consistent. The boosts do scale. Hope that answers your question. Ooh. All right. So Don, there's no chance. There's no chance that you're staying up. All right. I figured. We can. The problem is that everyone's going to sleep, right? So. Is in what? The problem is not like, can I get somebody else to do it? I need to run it against the same people. That's the thing. So if we now compare like the 5v5s with Skippy Liu against somebody else and I win even harder, that doesn't mean anything, right? It's just based off the gear. So. All right. I might have to do this off stream, and then just make a video comparing the two. I think that might be the best case scenario. And then Don, we can do this when it's better timing for you. All right. So I appreciate your help. I'm gonna probably cancel this arc match, and then we will just finish up the testing off stream. And yeah. Okay. All right, I'm gonna hop off Discord, and I will talk to you guys later. All right, see you, man. All right, chat. So unfortunately, Don has to get off. He's got to get up early for his own things in the morning. So we're not gonna end up doing the Skippy Liu comparisons on stream. We've got a lot going on with the pass opening and stuff, and I work a lot tomorrow. So we just have. I'm gonna have to make time off stream and do that testing, and then I'll make a video on it, right? So I would run this, I would just run this, and then we would test this with Skippy Liu. So anyway, that's where we're at as far as reviews of results. So we can go over this. These are all city hits, not something that I need. These are the 5v5s. So for the favorites, this is what you are looking for. So all these 1v1 tests are fine. They didn't really teach me much. These aren't 1v1 tests. What am I looking at? This was yesterday. Okay. All right. Cool. This does not matter. This is all. Okay, so this is what you're looking for when you look at total output. So this is when I was being targeted. Now, he does not have a very insane cav set. So, you know, 13 Iconics is not actually not that bad, but Nevsky Joan is not like a crazy dual march. So this was just basically running it down, Nevsky Joan was attacking my march, but I was doing cleave damage to everything else. So this is the best way to kind of like simulate trade results in the field, because you're going to be getting hit with splash damage, but your AoE is also going to be doing splash damage. So I really like this form of testing. We had 23 to 77, we had 24 to 73, and we had 25 or 26 to 72. So it got worse as we kept going, which is kind of funny. Now, there are a lot of reasons why this happens. I mean, the Liu Che expertise is just in general pretty RNG based, so it can change a lot. But there's a range there, and we can kind of get comfortable with that. Now, this next form of testing is called the total output testing. This is when you're not getting targeted. This is like best case scenario in the field. This is like altars and ruins fights when hopefully you're not getting targeted too much and you're just blasting the other people. And for those of you who are looking and wondering, well, does the debuff occur when I'm hitting them with the AoE? Well, we can check that out. So if we scroll all the way to the bottom here, you can see that fight or flight level 3 does actually trigger on the AoE targets. All right, so before somebody else asks me that in chat, the AoE debuff for the rage does work. This is why I think that William Wallace primary is going to be the move going forward. And I think that if there are enough, like if there's only one William Wallace primary on the field, it's not going to do much. But if there are 25 and you got all that rage reduction going out, now it's going to start doing something. And that I do like. So in general, I do think that the march is good. Now, you know, there's a lot going on here, right? We've had some absolutely ridiculous Gorgo trades as well. You know, where I don't even know where would my Gorgo. I gotta find like one insane Gorgo open field trade, right? Come on, I've got to have something saved here. No. Is there are obelisks? Okay, clearly not. But either way, I do think that the William Wallace pair is obviously very strong. That's just baseline for everybody in the chat to get an understanding. And I also think that we will compare it, and I will post those results soon. But until we have a little bit more time and people have a little bit more availability, I don't think it's going to be possible. So. See, the next quality of life thing that they have to do is change this back to being able to skip it. That's what I want. Oh yeah, look at that. All right, anybody else have any more questions about William Wallace? I think that he gets better with the gear, and I think that there's a pretty obvious reason why. He scales pretty well with all the normal attack damage buffs, so. For now, even though we don't have enough information, would you say Skippy Liu is greater than William Wallace Liu? For your murder ball, yes. And the reason why, think of this in the same way as Nevsky Joan versus Huo Joan. Okay, think of this, actually this is a great example. I would recommend people run Nevsky Joan because of this debuff and because of the flexibility of Nevsky, as well as Nevsky just doing more damage if it's able to stick on one target consistently. However, Huo Joan will probably trade better, but it's got no debuffs, but a large single target nuke. So, right, what does that remind you guys of? That should remind you of our new friend, William Wallace. Single target nuke, no debuff. So, you could probably run William Wallace Liu Che, and it might trade better than Skippy Liu Che. Maybe, I don't even know that yet. But I think that the best thing for your ball will probably be Skippy for that debuff. I think it's just a little too strong. But that is all subject to change. However, he is going in my lineup. So As far as the lineup that I'm going to run, guys, this is kind of where what we're looking at. So we're going to have the Guan and the Skippy. I think without a doubt, this is the open field lineup going forward. So for 7 marches, we're going Wallace, Liu, ZL Herman, Guan Skip, Nevsky Joan, Hua William, Boudica Asher, and then XY with Belly. I think that is the best current way to run 7 marches. Did you ever complete your depth pull-ups? I did. You can actually go ahead and watch the stream back. I did complete them. Yeah. However, if this was Liu Che Alex Men or Gorga Liu Che, nobody's gonna follow you for that. I'm not gonna say that Gorga Liu Che is dead, but I don't think it's great. Why not Ash Nebu or Ash Henry so you can swarm more, I'm assuming? Yeah, so I do have swarming presets, but honestly, like, I know the Boudica gets targeted a lot, but I do think that Boudica is a better open field commander than Henry, so, or Nebu. Nebu is close. The problem is that Nebu doesn't have a relic, and I think that Nebu is worse than YSG. I do like the march speed on Nebu, but I tried Ash Nebu and I tried Ash YSG in our last KVK, and the trade results as an individual march were the exact same as Nebu, Asher, Benepal, and so if the trades are the same, but I'm losing the debuff, that's not good, right? Because then my other marches aren't doing as well, and so I've just gone ahead and stuck with Boudica, Asher, Benepal. I'll be sure to rewatch where I left off and make sure. Sounds good, man. In fact, I did 1 extra just to show off. Is it worth replacing my Alex for William Wallace Uche? Das, I think your answer is going to be yes if you already have Zook Herman, Nevsky Joan. I think if you've got those two, even Nevsky Joan, I wouldn't recommend investing in Nevsky Joan at this point, but if you've got Zuge and Herman, those 2 commanders, and you're not looking to expand anymore, like you're set with your 4 or 5 marches, then I do think William Wallace will be an upgrade. What would you do for an artifact? Skip UYSG. So that's what we're trying to think. Because if I'm being honest, most of the time, I'm going to be running probably something like this, right? Like a Gorgo Attila in my number 1 slot here, and then I'll probably be running Liu Che William Wallace or Skippy Liu Che in this slot, which means if I run Skippy Liu Che, or sorry, if I run if I run Skippy Liu Che, then I can't run Guan Skippy, which would be awkward. So I don't know. I'm thinking that I would probably just run no artifacts because it would be in the Garrison. And when I'm not in the Garrison, I guess that I could just run Skippy YSG. Yeah. Skippy YSG is so interesting, though. I think it's better. I think it's better than Guan Skippy with no relic, because I've got double relic YSG. Are we going here? And I'm only going to have enough to gem out the Attila relic, right, for Garrison this KVK. So I need the Attila relic. I mean, I just don't have enough for this. Like, if I got the 5% attack and 10% defense, I would run the Guan Skippy, but I think that the no relic on Guan, I'm just gonna put this set, right, like this set with a march speed on my YSG march, and I think that Skippy YSG actually trades very, very well. I've been told good things, but I'm gonna actually be testing those, so we should be pretty good. That's what he runs? I don't love that. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. You're welcome. Thanks, man. Skippy YSG is better than Guan Scipio. With this. Not normally, right? But when you have something called an artifact, where is it? That is not what I meant to click on. So this thing right here, artifact Berserker Brood, so I can make Skippy an infantry commander. Or why is she an infantry commander? And I think that's worth something pretty valuable. Because right, when this changes to extra rage for inf, the bonus attack, and then you get the skill damage plus the relic buffs, I think it's pretty significant. But yeah, man, I think I'm locking in the Wallace Liu Che. I think I'm locking in the Wallace Liu Che. It's definitely better than, I mean, it's definitely better than Alex with no, or with only one relic, which is what I have. Alex with 2 relics, I mean, it's close, but I do think it's an upgrade. And yeah, I think this is how you run it. I wouldn't change anything here. So, I gotta chain more? I do, man. There's been way too much going on, though. Way too much going on. In fact, I gotta go get my spot up here soon. Why don't I do that, actually? Let's pull this guy back. Alright, we are now going to transition into the chaining part of the stream. We'll see. I'll probably do this for a little while, but I also have to set up. Do you guys know the Cubus Mics report manager? Have you guys heard about that? It's really how I'm going to test a lot of this stuff, and I think it's going to be probably my most accurate form of testing, if I'm being honest. Tomorrow's crafting day. Nice, dude. Who's buying these Echoes of History? Oh, Tutong. Nice. I hate that that's like a high value bundle now for all these relics and stuff. God. No coincidence that they made a $50 version of it. Alright, so. What do we spin the wheel for? Charlemagne? Honda? Bobber? I mean, I'll never use any of these, so sure. Ooh, I'll take the training. Nice. Heart's Desire. More commanders I don't need. But just get everything unlocked eventually, right? Leo, that. I do want that support skill. And I don't mind this one. Okay. Oh, have you guys seen that there are new skills in Soroli? I know that this doesn't excite a lot of people. But hold on. Where are... Yeah, all these things are new. They took away the DPS debuff, which I don't like, but whatever. I have 5 rings, 4 drums, 1 horn for 6 marches. What would you recommend? Another drum and a dagger for 6 marches? Did you get the automatic crit for the drums already? That kind of matters for efficiency. But if not, I mean, I'd probably just get the crit drums. A crit drums will be better than a horn, right? Like non-crit. At that point, man, you're committed. You're doing what I did, which is the equipment. I got 5 drums. I got the crit. Now, you know, this is not perfect. I would rather have 5 horns. I wouldn't have crafted the Eternal Night going back. If you're gonna move into 7 marches, I'd get, you know, you didn't have a Mortar's Web on there. I wouldn't craft another ring. I'd go 5 rings in a perfect world, right? I would go 5 rings, 5 horns, 1 dagger, 1 web, and then I would go, where is it? I don't have it. The Greatest Glory. So, or sorry. So I would go 5 horns, 6 rings, 1 dagger, 1 web, 1 Greatest Glory. I think that adds up. When is Zone 5 War? Zone 5 War is Thursday at 15:47 UTC. So 2 days from now. Let's get this teleport spot, shall we? Does the Greatest Glory go on the If Smite March? Yeah. So, I actually think the best spot for, or the best things for your Liu Che and your Murder Ball are probably Greatest Glory and a Dagger. The reason why I say Dagger is because this can proc off Liu Che's expertise. And what you don't want to have happen is the Dagger stacks falling off. That's really bad. And this prevents that. It doesn't prevent it, but it lowers those odds. So I'd run Greatest Glory Dagger on Liu Che. I would run rings on all my other marches. And then I would put the Moira's Web on another Cav march, which I've done. And then you do the horns for all the rest of the slots. I'm probably the only one not hyped for William Wallace. Good commander, nothing crazy. I would agree. I don't think that William Wallace is like some crazy strong commander. I think that he's good. And I think he's very similar to like Belly Prime, where might be an upgrade, maybe situationally better, situationally not better. But he's good. I think he is good. Like, don't get me wrong. I think he is good. He's just like, guys, if I have to sit here and justify whether or not he's good, that should tell you all you have to know, okay? So when Nevsky came out and he was by far the best commander of the game, nobody was saying, I think XY might be better than Nevsky, right? Nobody was saying that. Nobody was saying that. So is this commander like some meta breaker? Are you going to be like unhappy with Liu Che Alex? Are you going to be unhappy with Gorgo Liu Che? No, you're not. So you can use your Liu Che Alex and be perfectly comfortable. Magnus, what's up, man? It's not you justifying it. It was just Liu was so good, and we thinking it's Smite, but just Liu is broken. Yeah. Oh no, Liu Che is by far the best commander in the game. Like William Wallace, guys, pair William Wallace with Skippy Prime and pair William Wallace with Alexander the Great. Do you think it's any good as those combinations with Liu Che? It's not even close. It's literally not even close. So, yeah. Donate your heads. Wow. Call me out, huh? Where's my, is it War of? Yeah. Okay. What should I donate? All these epic commander heads? Why not? I gotta keep my chain going. Is Gorgo good with William Wallace? And I'd yes, which is better primarily? Not entirely sure what that means, but I think Gorgo would be fine with William Wallace, yeah. I don't think it's like crazy strong, but I do think it's good. It's really good if you can connect to your target. The problem is in AoE, like the lack of AoE, you'll drop combat a lot, and that I don't love. So you'd really have to test it in the field. Nobody's tested it, to my knowledge, in the field yet, so yeah. If yes, which is primary, I would probably still go Gorgo primary. I don't think that single target rage reduction is worth losing the active skill rage reduction and the buff to the secondary commander skill, right? Because you've got the Gorgo. It's only a 900 active skill requirement, and it buffs 10% normal damage, I think. And you take less skill damage. You want this going off as often as possible. Plus, what people don't realize is with the Gorgo primary, this no longer is random. Like, this skill would proc from Gorgo's active skill. It would then give you 30% more normal damage, and then the William Wallace active skill would go off. Does that make sense? Like, there's no insta proc on Gorgo with William Wallace where that would proc this, right? So this skill actually just reads increase the damage done by your secondary commander's skill by 30%. Ironically, this skill is better than this skill. Maybe. We got the 10% flat, but at least the proc is better because this is 10-second cooldown for 40%. Now, this is good, but this will only occur every other skill cycle. So if you have 30% for 100% of your skills, right? Then you see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Oh, fake. Come on, bro. Gonna ruin that for me? This stinks over here. I can't chain this. I can go over there. I'm gonna cook with Huo Joan and Alter. Dude, Huo Joan and Alter is really good. Alter is also another great way to pick out what's better, right? I feel like Alter, you can stand to be a little bit selfish. You don't have to go with the Skippy health debuff if it's not trading well, right? You just want to get like as good a stuff as you can go. There's got to be some gold nearby, right? No? Oof. Cavman hitting on new imp? Yeah, sad, bro. I'm gonna give Gorgo, William Wallace, Liu, Alex a try this KVK. Mainly wanting to keep Alex debuff in ball. Also, does Mighty Shield stack with regular shield? Yes, Mighty Shield does stack with regular shield. I think that you could try Gorgo, William Wallace, and Liu, Alex. The only problem, man, is like, dude, all three of those commanders are reliant on Liu Che. All three are reliant on Liu Che. So, you know, when you take two of those out, like if you take Alex out, it becomes weak. If you take William Wallace out, it becomes weak. You know, if you take Gorgo out, it becomes weak. So, I don't know, man. It's a little difficult. It's a little difficult. How many tiers are in the Echoes of History bundle? I believe it goes all the way up to $50 now. But I'd rather not know. Alright, where's my Conqueror's Will? Alright, there we go. Alright, anything good from this? I'm gonna guess a wild no, huh? Oh, look at this. Terrible stats. Oh, yeah. That's actually not bad for an epic. All these barbs are like barely chainable. I'll go up here. I don't think I'll use Wallace and Alter. Yeah, I will probably use Skippy Liu Che, but I'm obligated to test with Wallace as well. I mean, the thing is my Imp gear is so much better than all my other gear. Like, I could bring my ZL Herman, but it won't trade nearly as good as my, Really? You're gonna run away? Dude. These bars, man. At least it costs 0 AP to attack it again. Alright, I have to donate my stuff and claim my gold heads, right? Maximum of 40,000. Can't this convert into something? Doesn't it convert into like 1 minute speed ups? Like something completely useless? Alright. Okay, we pretty much got all the good stuff, right? Oh, I can get more resources. Alright, I can get resources, I guess. I like how I can spend epic commander sculptures to buy more epic commander sculptures. Like, what is the point of that, bro? Jeez. Good old Tomo. Don't think I used her once. Alright. Still not enough to do everything? Goodness. More epic commanders then. I wonder if I'll ever get low. If we just do first pop every time, will I ever run out of this currency? Probably not. Okay, there we go. Do epic stars. And, yeah, okay. Maybe I'll buy the arrows for alliance credits. Alright, chat. Do you guys want me to continue streaming some barb chaining? Does anybody actually know in chat how to set up the Cubus Mike's battle report simulator? That's what I need to do tonight. That's my go-to. I gotta finish that tonight. I have Max, Skippy, Liu, Gorgo, Alex. Should I invest in William or make an Archer or a Cab March? Make an Archer March. Make Zeal Herman. You can continue using your Gorgo, Liu, and Skippy, Alex, or Skippy, Liu. No, it's probably Gorgo, Liu, and Skippy, Alex. Just stay with that. Yeah, and you're good. I might have missed a Bastion quest. Uh-oh. Animal Bones? I'll do that one. Did I miss a Bastion quest? I should be at... I don't know what I should be at. Oh my goodness, please. $112? That looks like I missed some. I can't remember though. I know I've got the extra one a day, so it's like you can't really divide it by 15. Hey, what kingdom do you play in? I play in 1981. Where is it? This it? Yeah, this is the one. Okay, I can chain it. Don't love it, whatever. What about you, Imam? What kingdom do you play in, man? $1541? Nice. Actually, I'm gonna ask that for everybody in here. Everybody in the chat. What kingdom are you guys playing? And if you're in 1981, you can say it, obviously. But I'm looking for other people. I want to see where my audience is. Hey, not sure if you already set up, but what are your thoughts on the new Skippy Emilianus for open field? I don't think he's that great, honestly. $31.43 classic. 1570. We got a lot of our enemies in here. Makes sense. 33.55. Another Young Kingdom. 1960. Sure. 32.39, but low-key looking around. Huh. I'm gonna go tattle on your status to leadership. 2691? I don't know if I've heard of 2691. Uh-oh, this barb is gonna reset on me. I'm gonna miss it. Oh, I got it. Look at that master chainer right there. 2638. Zach, what's up, man? What's your account in 2638? 1304. Very cool. Okay, this is no longer chainable. It ran away. So we go over here. Oh, bro. Fake, you are dastardly trying to steal my chains. Alright. Is there anything to chain on this side? I'd rather just move away. I can go down here. Oh, you're Strictly Biz. What's up, man? 91 has migration open for fighters only. DM an officer in LV81. Yeah, sure, man. I definitely didn't mean for you to plug me, but I do appreciate it. Oh, Strictly, are you guys in off season yet? I know Beast might be piloting a few accounts, to my knowledge, either in 1981 or not. Today's the last phase of battle phase? God, that just, it's so long. I'm all for, you know, some people needing a break and skips. I definitely wouldn't skip more than once or twice, though. But I don't think that you guys are aiming for a super long offseason, right? Aren't you guys only doing like 1 or 2 skips? Can I still need your help for crafting second inf for real? So there, I've already sent you the screenshot. You already know, okay? If I were to go back and do all this all over again, not for rallying Garrison. If I was trying to get rallying Garrison, I would do this set, but this would be a KVK helmet, okay? If I were to go back and do this all again from the start, KVK weapon, KVK helmet, 4 set, and then the proper accessories. I'm just running rallies 14, 15 forts with my 18 farms, making bank, planning for 2 skips. 2 skips. That's, yeah, it's, you're bordering on the long side now. But on the topic of the farm filling though, yeah, dude, that shit is magical. In fact, that is what I'm doing right now as I look down at my at my phone. You can see, like, I just try to get into all these forts, bro. And it is an absolutely absurd amount of resources. People try to, you know, say that I'm lying when I say that I, you know, didn't purchase resources, and I don't know, man. It's crazy. People who get it. Yeah. Hey, I'm not gonna stress over it. And also I chain, right? Like, chaining also gives you a bunch of resources. Like, I haven't opened them in a while, but like, this is all good. I would say though, like, look, I don't have anybody else play my account. That's something that I've always been pretty prideful of. But dude, one thing that is really just taking a toll. I mean, I would rather somebody join all of my farms with all the forts on my farms than not. Yeah, Eber just gifted you 50 billion resources for free. I'm talking about this last off season. I'm not talking about ever. But this most recent off season, everything that I generated was all natural, baby. If I didn't have the Eber resources, I probably would still be going to this KVK with like 7 to 8 billion of each. You're ready for the gold chest tomorrow? Dude, should be fun. We've had a lot recently, though. Didn't we have 3 gifts today? Am I crazy? Dude, I think because of the pass opening, everyone started buying those armament bundles, and it kind of made me laugh. I think we had, like... How many Armor Maniacs did we have? I think we had 5 people max purchase Armor Maniac. Everyone's just re-rolling for as good a stats as they can get. Also, Fake and Kevin, how many people do you think we have buying Conqueror's Will every day? I would put, look, I think last KVK, 1981, had about 25 people buy Mountain Warfare. And now if we assume that more people buy Mountain Warfare than Conqueror's Will, there's like a decent chance that we get up to like 40 gold chests tomorrow, I think, on Conqueror's Will alone. Hello, for William Wallace March, which is better as the primary? I think it's going to be William Wallace, but you can run both. This is how I'll explain that to you. Because this skill does not make Liu Che deal 40% more total damage, it only procs on one target. I believe it is significantly less good to run Liu Che as the primary than it was in theory. So now I still think that Liu Che primary will do a little bit more damage just because of the nature of the attack tree. But yeah. I was not paying attention. Did I get... I actually did get 3. Wow. You think William Wallace is going to get targeted more as the new shiny commander? What do you... If you were in the field, what would you target? ZL Herman, Boudica YSG, or William Wallace Liu Che? I don't know about you, but I am still not touching that William Wallace Liu Che. We also just did a 5v5 test where we targeted the William Wallace Liu Che first, and we did significantly worse when targeting that. As compared to the ZL Herman. Yeah, see, ZL, Boudica. Yeah, man. I mean, those commanders just have gigantic targets on their head, and unfortunately, that's just the way that it works. And man, I still run my Boudica YSG, or it's still kicking, barely. Maybe I can start with this level 41. I would say we have around 15 to 20 players buying dailies. Yeah, I'd say so. Sounds about right. You say Boudica is tanky, no point in focusing her. I mean, but she's not when she's paired with the YSG, right? So, I mean, for me, my Boudica gets my worst trades. My Boudica YSG, my Boudica Asher. And I would say Boudica Asher on paper, like on paper, should have, like, you know, 20% defense, 15% march speed, another conditional 30% defense. Like, on paper, that march should be pretty tanky, but it doesn't feel that way in the field. How's Asher YSG? I tried that, and for me, it trades the exact same. It traded very, very similar to Boudica Asher. So if it trades that similarly, then it's worse, right? Because I'm not getting the debuff. So in general, I strayed away from it. It's also even slower because Boudica does have that march speed. So no, I don't need that second archer march to get even slower. But yeah, guys, I am really looking forward to this pass opening. You know, everybody says it, but off season is truly too long. Even with first pops, it's just like, you know, I do so much work that goes into the behind the scenes that you just it's too rewarding. Like all this stuff, like finally seeing what all your work went to and seeing how the kingdom operates, it's like the little baby, right? I think it's all growing up and stuff. It's cool. I hope we do well. I really do. You think Boudica gets replaced in the 2 March Archmendo next release? I do, yeah. I would rather have Asher Benapal than Boudica. 5 target AoE, self buff, and debuff. I think is really strong. And more march speed, which is important. I use 2 Inf, 2 Archer, and 1 Cav as normal. Cool, cool. What Cav do you run? Huo, Joan or Nevsky Joan? I'd like to watch your pass opening, but my own pass opens at the same time. Hey, that makes sense, man. I wouldn't fault you though if you decided to put me on the background. It's gonna be difficult to stream though, you know, and it's always a little difficult because, you know, I do part of the war leading and stuff, and like streaming and war leading is impossible, right? So you just Huo Nevsky? Huo Nevsky is fine. I prefer the Nevsky Joan, but Huo Nevsky works too. As long as you have that Nevsky debuff, honestly. Somewhere. I think I'm gonna make this chain. I could try to abandon one. What do we think? Abandon this one on the right? See if I can keep this going. I think I have to do it. Imana, I did try Huo Nevsky and altars, and it did very well, but it did not do better than Huo Joan. Oh my goodness, can I keep both? Is that possible? I don't think so. Oh no, and then I missed the AoE, all that work for nothing. And I could have kept both. So gross. I don't know who else I would use an altar other than Huo Joan. Yeah, so I mean, your very obvious pairings for altar are Ziel Herman, Huo Joan, and then either Skippy Liu Che or William Wallace Liu Che. So funny enough, because I think that the Liu Che actually does more damage as the primary, and because so many people are not going to have William Wallace, I think that I will actually run Liu Che primary in our altars. What if I just run like... There's no way this is good, right? Like... Because I have the Inf artifact, could I run like Liu Che, Zhuge Liang? There's no way that's good, right? I mean, just mash the 2 best commanders in the game together? Is that good? I really feel like it can't be. Try and see. I probably will try at least once. I got so much stuff to test during the altar. I've got, you know, the Skippy Liu versus the William Wallace Liu. I have the Liu William Wallace. I've got the random stuff with the artifact. So Huo ZL definitely does slap. Yeah, yeah, I would run Huo ZL in a heartbeat. I feel like Gorgo is useless for me if I use Liu and William Wallace. yeah, Gorgo will be useless for sure. So, Lambo, what's going on, man? How are you? Lambo dragged me here. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay. We did all the testing earlier, so I apologize if you guys are looking forward to seeing that. But now we're just kind of chaining, and we're gonna have a relaxing rest of the night. Lambo, have you maxed William Wallace yet? Just tell the truth, William Wallace isn't that much better than Alex behind Liu Che. I've been saying that, yeah. Will it be better? Probably. Is it gonna be like as insane as everybody thinks it is? Probably not. We are testing, because my time is so limited and my streaming schedule is so limited, I can't be, the guy that I was testing with couldn't run it, but Lambo, what we were gonna do today was we ran a bunch of William Wallace primary tests, William Wallace Liu Che. We did total output testing. We did total output testing when targeted. So just to give you a reference, Lambo, this is when you're not getting hit at all. You're just dealing damage to something that's not hitting you back. And then you're doing maximum AoE. And then this is when you're getting targeted. So you're dueling a march and you're also doing AoE. So we set this up. And what we're going to do is we're going to run these exact different combinations and tests with Liu Che and Skippy. So Skippy, Liu Che, and see how they traded. So that's kind of what we're at, or where we're at right now. Unfortunately, we couldn't do the Skippy Liu Che test because, yeah, just ran out of time. No, I'm spinning as many as I can first, trying to do it smart. Hey, props to you. I don't spin the wheel anymore because I don't have enough gems for that. All my gems go to equipment, and in this case, relics, because relics are impossible to get and they're releasing too many, and as a Garrison and Rally need, I need a relic. So now I have to spend 50,000 gems to get 5% defense and skill damage reduction. Pretty disgusting if you ask me, but whatever. I play the game, so... Electro, are we in the same KVK? Gorgo, William Wallace, which one is primary? Gorgo, I believe. If Liu is primary, do all 5 targets get the 40% boost from damage with the third ability? They do not. Nope. Only one target. One of the 5. It's quite bad, honestly. It makes the skill a whole lot worse. $62k gems is not enough for you. Farm Rainy Era all have whale problems. So, look, 62k gems is a lot, but I mean, that'll be no gems after I gem this out, right? So each one of these costs 10, so I still need 460, so that's 46,000 gems right there. And our pass opens in 2 days, so I need at least 46,000 gems to get this. And I, when I went ahead and maxed Liu Che, or not Liu Che, William Wallace, right? I just spun to unlock him, so I spun to 12. Kane drops gold chests every day? I wish, dude. That would be nice. Maybe I should, my new goal on stream, instead of pull-ups, I'll just say progress towards daily gold chest. Oh man. Oh yeah, and by the way, actually, I do have some gems in the bag. Little chaining gems. Might go up a little bit. There we go. We're at 68 now. Muhammad did just give me half a gold chest, yeah. Except he also gave YouTube half that anyway, so. Nah, it's all good. Muhammad was awesome, and that's a huge donation, so I really do appreciate it. Ooh, coordinates, huh? What, 1023 and 1420? Where you at? There you go. What's up, man? Oh, you're an ally. There we go. Cool stuff. We got a lot of work ahead of us. I hope you guys are ready. Is investing into William Wallace to replace Gorgo in Gorgolio pairing worth? Depends on your other marches. Do you have all the Archer marches? Are you caught up with the meta? If you're not caught up with the meta, don't replace it. YouTube takes 30%, Uncle Sam takes 20%? Yeah, exactly, bro. Oh. Man, screw it, dude. Also, Lambo, I heard you talking on stream the other day about the Lilith weekly events and the $100 and stuff. So I sent him all the information because I won the event a few weeks ago. It's been a month, and they just got back to me saying that they can't make the transfers. So yeah, well, you know, all good fun. Dude, just the Chinese bank to the US bank is brutal. Oops, thank God I didn't have AP. Took 35 days for me in my bank. Took $15 for international wire transfer, so that you didn't even get the 100. That feels like a classic. Can't they just give you a Flux script? Honestly, I'd prefer that. I wish that they just gave me a Flux script. That would solve a lot of problems. But also, like, I can't go and spend a Flux script at a bar. So, I mean, what would I rather, right? Actually, is this close? No, it's not. You're only at 40k honor and I'm disappointed with myself? Or within yourself? I think I'm not even close to that, right? I'm at 37, 36. I've been so busy, dude. This has been the busiest I've ever been at the start of a KVK. Normally, you guys know me, right? Like, I just put my head down and I grind. Like barbs, but with content creation, the new commander coming out, like all the planning behind the scenes, and honestly work just being busy, like, yeah, I just have no damn time. I asked for a Flux and they said no. And then I asked them to donate to Humane Society and they said no. Well, I'll just keep my mouth shut. I no speak. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. Hey girl, can I invite you to a rock gold chest? There are some girls that I know who play rock. That would probably work on them if I'm being honest. So that would be pretty funny. Oh goodness. I spent like plus 1.2k since then, and still haven't have the redeem code for $5. Yeah, dude. I just think, you know, and Lilith does do a good job of community outreach and community engagement, right? More so than a lot of people out there, companies out there. But you always have this way that you think things are gonna go. Like how organized you think somebody is, or even companies, right? Like we all have jobs, right? Like the company that I work for on the outside looks like it's so organized, but on the inside you just realize that it's all kind of chaos. And I feel like Lilith is the same way, just like any other company. And you know, as a content creator and somebody who tries to give them input, and especially being a content creator in the United States, right? It's a Chinese company. It's difficult to have a lot of influence, but yeah, they got a lot of stuff that they can improve on as well. So is Huo and Nevsky better than Nevsky and Joan? No, I would run Nevsky Joan. They've been doing much better, but if they can PayPal the winners of our $100 for shifting... Wait, there was a prize for that? Are you telling me if I tried harder, I could have won $100? Oh, that's funny, actually. I had no idea that they were doing a prize. I left early for that. Whoops. Also, I was pretty out of it for that Shifting Gears KVK, man. I thought it was fun, but most of what I did for that KVK was the theory crafting. And actually, I should make a video on that. Like, I theory crafted all the range marches. You guys see all those Alex with Leonidas out there? Who do you think came up with that? All right, so Nevsky YSG or YSG Nevskys, those were me too. So yeah, I played more non-fighting than I did actual fighting because I was just theory crafting the whole time. Is Huo Saladin usable in KVK 3? Yeah, it's usable. KVK 3? Sure. What all did they do in this new update? A lot of it was just kind of simple, like this, for example. Quality of life changes is nice. And I believe that they also installed the new events that are going to be coming up. I think the Esmeralda's Wheel is going to show up and all that stuff. No, whoever was streaming could give away $100. Ah, yes. Actually, but I mean, you never saw where that went, right? Like for me, I picked a winner, and I just sent them the link. You know, you send them the link after they win, and I never saw that money. I don't know how fast it got to them. So, also one thing, and I'm a noob streamer, okay? I am fully aware that I am like not a good streamer. And there are some things like, okay, how do I pick a bunch of people in my chat to like be put on a random wheel? Like, is there a bot system or like, you know, like Nightbot or whatever that, which by the way, I don't even have set up. But like, is there something that I can do to like automatically input all of my subscribers into this wheel? Like that would be awesome. I had no idea how to do that. So what I ended up doing is I had everybody in my chat type 1, and then I just copy pasted my entire chat, everybody that interacted and said 1, into the wheel, and then I spun it, and then I chose my winner, which worked, but that only worked because I had like 40 viewers, right? If I had, I mean, not that, you know, I will, but even now, right? I think I've got like, you know, mid 70s, which is a lot higher. And like, I wouldn't have been able to do that with that many people. Between Herman Prime and William Wallace, who would you pick? I'd pick Herman Prime. I saw Mr. Hope and Wild Lion use Nightbot for that. Yeah, so that's great. That's awesome, and I understand that it's possible. I don't know how to do that. So, which is fine. That's my fault. I understand that, but part of me would like it if Lilith, when they are talking to some of their younger and smaller streamers, like they just sent us the wheel. They didn't say how to use it. And I think that, you know, an area that they can improve is like really kind of supporting their streamers. At least the smaller ones. Kind of walking them through. Because they sent like a how-to, but the how-to didn't explain everything. What are you going to be using for artifact this KVK? I'll probably bench my Guan and run Skip UISG. Why are you only chaining with 1 march? I'm not. I'm chaining with 2. But the 2 doesn't actually find any barbs, apparently. Here, I'll go over here. Yo, Hulk, man. You're a great streamer. Better than all the others, in your opinion? Well, you are very generous with your 20, and I really do appreciate your support. Thank you. Small streamer, man. Just trying to make it, you know. Just enjoying it and having a good time. But yeah. And again, when you or Strictly Biz, who was in this chat earlier, ever want to come to 1981, you guys are, the door's open. Door's open. Nightbot giveaways eligibility keyword. Just use the keyword in the chat. Nightbot will add, and you can roll it. Oh, okay. All right. See, like, that's awesome. And maybe I just should have connected with you, Lambo, honestly. Like, just some other, maybe I should have leaned on my colleagues more instead of Lilith. Again, I'm not putting blame on Lilith for me, you know, not doing it properly, but yeah. But I need to set up a few things. Like, my KVK starts, really, my KVK starts in 2 days, or less than 2 days at this point. And I need to get my battle simulator up and running. I need to finish William Wallace testing. I need to work my actual job. And then, you know, there's just a lot of stuff that I gotta get done. So, because once KVK starts, like the fighting starts, I mean, my butt is planted right in the seat. I ain't moving. In your opinion, what's better, Intrepid or Unstoppable? Intrepid. Those damn real jobs always get in the way. And yeah, I took off Thursday and Friday, but, you know, I can't take off a whole week because I also have to take off time, you know, for past 7, and I take off time for Kingsland, and yeah, that's how it be, man. That is how it be. Lambo, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even know that I could give out 10 memberships a month. I'm going to try Bjorn Sun Tzu in Zone 5. Yeah, that is not something that I would recommend. I took a week off for my Kingsland, yet it only lasted 6 hours, 10 including the betrayal. That is probably the saddest thing I've ever heard. That sucks. A week off is crazy, though. I respect the dedication. But I tend to save those weeks off for like, I'm going to the beach or a big trip with family. I don't think I could take a week off for Kingsland because I do still work virtually all that time. So like, maybe I can't war lead, right? But like, I can play a lot of the times even while I'm working, right? So. The problem is that sometimes when I'm working, I do actually have to go into the office, and if I have to fight on my phone, that's when it gets bad. That's when it gets really bad. Okay, we'll go there, and then we'll go back down. Yeah, working, exactly. Bjorn Sun Tzu is not good. Yeah, I think he was trolling a little bit. Might be coming after this KVK. That's what we like to hear, man. I'm getting tired of running the kingdom, and we have way too much deadweight that are in the kingdom. I lose 15-25 million power every offseason killing deadweight. That is a lot of power to be to be down on deadweight. That's crazy. 1981 has very little deadweight. We just had one of the best off seasons I think we've ever had. We had, and I'm not trying to brag, right? But we had 100% success rate on forced migrants. So everybody that you wanted to leave actually left, which like never happens. Now we have like the random 10 or 15 accounts that, you know, are 30 to 45 million power that you can never get rid of and just keep respawning. Every kingdom has those, unfortunately. But yeah, dude, we're pretty well trimmed right now, and I think 1981 is in a great spot. We're about ahead of a really, really, really hard KVK. I would give us about a 30% chance of winning this, but dude, the morale that I've seen in 1981, like, I'm even starting to believe that we're gonna win. So, I mean, it's gonna be interesting. So, but I look forward to it. I look forward to it. So. Either way, it's gonna be fun, and that's kind of all I care about. We're gonna make sure you won't reach Kinglands. Don't worry. We'll see. We'll see about that. God, I haven't been to the office in 5 years. Yeah. The office life is tough, man. Sansu Ethel or YSG much better? I guess if you're talking early game, yeah. Prediction for this KVK, I guess I just kind of answered that question. But yeah, look, if we zoom out, right? So, oh, I want to chain, but I'll zoom out for the sake of zooming out. What's going to end up happening is I'm going to restart my playlist because my playlist ended. No, but we have this zone. We're going to go ahead and our first zone is this one against fire. Fire is debatably our strongest enemy. Ideally, we win this zone, but we'll, I can't spoil anything. So we are just going to go ahead and play this like normal. And then our enemies to our right are going to be fighting in Barbuda. I guess it's kind of like a Barbosa. Any Pirates of the Caribbean fans in here? Caribbean? How do you guys say it? But yeah, so they're probably going to win this zone, which makes sense. Our enemies are probably going to win this zone, and then our allies will probably win this zone. So on paper, we're kind of like, we should, on paper, win 2 of the 3 first zones. However, Earth is weaker than I'd say Greenwood is on paper. So this zone 7 will be really, really interesting, where we're all just gonna kind of mash in here, and now we've got forts and all that good stuff. So I don't think anyone's gonna be blocked from reaching Kingsland just because of the fort meta, but either way, it's gonna be really bloody and should be a lot of fun. It helps that the closest office to you is an 8-hour drive. That's wild. Sleepy time here. Have a good rest of the stream. Lambo, as always, I appreciate you hosting and raiding the stream, and it's always a pleasure to have you in chat. It's kind of funny because naturally it seems like our stream cycles kind of line up to where as yours ends, I'm starting. So, that benefits me at least. So thank you. Mommy still thinks it'll be an easy KVK for us. Bro's delusional. I'll keep my mouth shut, but yeah. Mammy's a special case. And now they've all ran away from each other, and I can't chain this anymore. So gross. Dude, I thought it's downtime. Like, there we go. Like, where are the barbs, man? Any high-level ones around the ruins? No? So Gorgo is no more, not really good anymore? No. I mean, look, I wouldn't say replace your Gorgo if you don't have something like Zhuge Liang and Herman and all that good stuff, but if you are caught up with the meta, you can definitely replace your Gorgo and the Liu Che Gorgo combo. You won't be leaving anyone in the near future? No, I have no intentions on leaving 1991 anytime soon. We'll see if I keep putting in this many off-season hours, but I probably wouldn't be leaving. But Gorgo can still be used in field till William is ready, or a very bad idea. Oh yeah. I mean, Gorgo didn't get worse. Gorgo is still very good in the field. And Gorgo Liu will still be your best trading march. So, yeah. Guan still 2 March, was holding off on Relic. Yeah, Guan is still in the 2 March. Red! Yo! I finished the pull-ups yesterday. I finished it. You can go rewatch the VOD. Pineapple should still be in the stream. He can confirm it, alright? I did actually finish all the pull-ups. I did 145 or 165. I can't remember. So that was a brutal stream yesterday. I'm sore. The reason why the pull-up count is not up right now is because I'm so sore. So I did finish literally everything. I'm very tired. Yeah. I made a promise that I would finish it, bro, and I finished it. In fact, not only did I finish it, I did 1 extra. Dude, I was getting up there, my arms were like shaking. It was tough. You gotta admit, when you took a shower, you checked out the arms. Dude, I did that shit on stream. I was looking at the arms on stream, dude. I felt good. I felt good. But definitely sore. And I think now, it has become very clear to me that I need to actually change up the... I need to change up the workout. So I have to go from... I can't just be doing pull-ups, all right? Like, it's too much. So I gotta do some squats. I gotta do some other stuff. Red, you were clearly loved. Loved by many. Ooh, Red, I better see you tuning into the pass opening, man. I need the red line support. Dude, I feel like one of my things with streaming is I almost get caught like having a good time, which is good, right? Like that's obviously a good thing. But like for me, I thought yesterday's stream was only gonna last like an hour and a half. I thought today's stream was only gonna last like an hour, right? I was gonna do the arc match, or maybe 2 hours, right? And now I felt like, okay, we couldn't do the Skippy Liu testing versus the William Wallace testing. I was like, oh well, that's what everybody wants to see. And then it turns out that that people just want to stay in chat, which is cool. Better have that gift equals 5 push-ups during pass opening. I could do 5 push-ups much easier than I can do 5 pull-ups. So maybe that's what I'll change it to. Maybe that's what I'll change it to. And yeah, Hulk, it was a lot of pull-ups. It was not easy. What are the 2 best infantry marches? At this point, I can pretty confidently say it's Guan Skippy and William Wallace primary with Liu Che secondary. Guan is back to field or still a potato? I don't think Guan was ever a potato. Yeah, now that he has the relic as well, I mean he's good, man. He's good. Of course it runs away. All that effort, and for what? I got 2. Oh, 2 and 2, guys. We're not doing well here. Buff Kane, big Buff Kane, guys. Is it time for a rebrand? I'm kidding, man. I'm not gonna do that. That is way too cocky, and I'm definitely not that buff. But I can do some pull-ups for whatever reason. Well, Strict, I'm now curious what happened to Luffy, so come on now. Saw your stream on my YouTube page. Is William Wallace decent enough to be used, if not expertise? Yeah, man. William Wallace is good enough at 5551. Would I recommend expertising? Probably. But similar to like a Herman Prime, I don't think it's necessary. Okay, I'll take it to DMs. Sounds good, man. I'll look out for him. Just tell me, is it a good or a bad story? Oof. I think that costs 0 though, yeah? Yeah. Maybe chainable. Out of pocket bad story? Uh-oh. Alright, well now I'm even more interested.
Soaked in sweat when we dance. I fall to
Dude, it's kind of funny. When you spam join forts like this, one of the worst things that you can see is that your gatherers have come back home. Because that means you have to send them out again, and then it ruins like your flow of joining forts. Because normally what I do, in downtime, I'll probably leave like 1 or 2 marches available, but in uptime, I'll leave probably like 3 or 4. And whenever I log onto my farms, right, is to join more forts. And when I'm joining more forts, I don't want to take the time to send gatherers out. So it's just like extra work. Which is happening to me right now. I've forgotten which farms I've sent. Now I have to check. 1, 2, 3, yeah, tiny. Okay, there we go. Small. All right. The best thing Rock added is the daily objective quest and the chest. 100% agree, dude. I absolutely agree. Also, I just did that on accident with it resetting to full health, and that was so good for me because now I can chain again. Very nice. Yeah, the daily objective claiming is honestly pretty insane. Am I using multi-instance for forts? Nope. I have multiple devices, and I have to swap accounts, so it takes a while. Which is why it's such a damn grind. But now I think I should have all of them in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Good night, Fake. Makes things way smoother for farms. In fact, I almost never did that on farms, but now I will probably start doing it. What's up, Isaac? How are you, man? He's reinforcing the 12-inch way, perchance? What is the 12-inch way of reinforcing? Maybe I'll do a YouTube video of my setup. I feel like there are just so many screens in front of me. Phone in hand while PC is running. Yeah, phone. And then I got my second monitor, so yeah. So I've got my main computer, I've got my laptop, I've got my third monitor, and I've got my phone. And then if it really gets serious, I'll get an iPad. So I'll have 5 screens. Absolute sensory overload. It's way too much. Did I miss the full gear testing? You did, but none of the results are really conclusive. So I wouldn't go and look at that as like anything with relevancy, because what we were trying to do with the full gear testing is we were going to compare William Wallace with Liu Che to Skippy Prime with Liu Che, and we're going to test all the total output when targeting, and 5v5 testing. So we didn't get around to the Skippy primary, so we essentially, yeah, are just chilling. I'm gonna have to do that off stream and make a video. I have Skippy, Liu Che, and William Wallace maxed. Do you recommend upgrading Guan Yu to get 2nd Infantry March? Skippy, Liu Che, and William Wallace maxed. That's a tough situation. I would not invest in Guan Yu. What I would probably do, honestly, man, if you have a YSG that you're not using, or you have a Mehmed that you're not using, put that behind your Skippy. So you can run William Wallace with Liu Che, and then Skippy Mehmed, and then you just wait until the next infantry commander comes out and you pair it with Skippy. I wouldn't backwards invest into Guan. This is awkward. LB81 is your alliance. I want to check what KVK you're currently in. We are currently in Season of Stratagems, but the C number, if you can look at the top left here, is C12334. Did that guy who had a similar name to you end up responding to me, or were you talking to somebody else? Also, Miao Zhang, how are you, man? Oh, so gross. Now I gotta drag this thing. Oh, we get portfolios, huh? Portfolios, I guess. Mountain Warfare in 24 hours? Ooh. So where am I on tech? We gotta go stats. Kane, will I ever chase Skippy A? When you say chase, what do you mean by that? Like get him? Max him? Because that answer is yes. I don't know where to go. So I can get... Oh, let me just finish this actually. Okay, now what? I'm focused on field priority. Yeah, I will definitely max him. I'm gonna max him through MGEs though. Is there any hidden CD in the support tree last pick? Thorns? I don't believe so. But if it can only proc once per skill cycle, that would make sense. Talking about this one? Oh, Cage of Thorns? Is that what you said? Support tree? Maybe I just said hidden thorns. I don't know what I was saying. Yeah, for 3 seconds. Seems pretty good. Similar to your name, Kane. I forgot the guy's name, but he was an enemy in my KVK. Oh, I do remember what you're talking about. No, I never messaged him or did anything like that. It was just kind of funny. Okay, so I gotta attack this guy for 0 AP and drag him over here. How do you feel about using that on Joan primary with William Wallace secondary? William. There are 2 Williams. I see. William the Cav Commander. I think that Joan William is not good. For whatever reason, on paper it feels like it should be, but you're kind of missing the Nevsky and Huo magic, which is just the skills of the amplification of skill damage. So not having that kind of hurts you. Dude, are you serious? Am I just gonna have to kill this thing? Look how far away this just walked. This was over here. Bro. I mean, it doesn't cost AP at this point, but like, come on. I'm such a worse chainer on stream. It's kind of funny. If it turns out that Scipio3, I kind of like that. Scipio3. It's a funny nickname. William Wallace are a viable rally pair. I'll get him too. I think it's gonna be the rally pair, honestly. I think that'll be the best rally into Gorgo. I think it does a really good job of countering it, and the silence really limits the Gorgo low skill or low rage cap requirement. Now into things that are not Gorgo, I think that Liu Che will be the better secondary. Okay, I'm just gonna kill this thing then. It's not worth my time at this point. Can you make a video of your summary and conclusion of William Wallace? I will once I finish my testing of the Skippy Liu Che comparison. That's the only way that I'll know. I don't want to, no offense to anybody who's put info out there already, but so far, nobody in the entire Rock community has done enough testing to really know if this commander is going to replace Skippy or Alex. So I just want to wait until I can give you guys accurate information, because if I go ahead and release 1v1 test results, then that doesn't tell anybody anything. So Skippy 3 and Tariq I don't think are very good. You want the Smite synergy. I think it's not the worst. I think it can be fine, but the Smite synergy is really just insane. Tariq piqued my interest too, but I'm not sure. Yeah. I think Skippy 3 and Tariq will also be a good option for rally. That's what one person in my kingdom is going to test. I think you can test it, and fine, but just look at this, right? All the way down here. Okay. So, first of all, Smite Tree. You're going to be getting the rage reduction talent. You're going to want that rage reduction. It's very, very important. William Wallace, when he is in a 1v1 with one target, has a very consistent rage reduction of 90 with his active skill. It's very consistent. He also has an increase to normal damage and smite damage. I guess when you're on a rally, this actually doesn't do anything, so ignore this. But you've got that rage reduction. This stat does actually work. And then this amplification skill of 40% would work in theory on the single target nuke provided by Skippy Emilianus, right? All this stuff, you know, this all works more normal damage, which also again buffs the William Wallace active skill. And then this is just good, right? The 25% chance or 50% chance to inflict a debuff. Yeah, and then the rage gain is obviously nice. So you got a lot of rage manipulation. Now you do have rage manipulation on Tariq as well. But the anti-synergy with the smite is a lot. So think about all the special inscriptions, guys. So just if we go over them, right? We'll go over, because you're going to be running the Arch formation. Like none of these are going to increase. Like none of the special inscriptions are going to increase the output of Tariq, and that's just really bad. You're looking at 12% on long running rallies. You're looking at battle ready, which increases damage done by active skills. It's just the anti-synergies with the armaments are too much. Now, if you're in like a lower tier KVK and you don't have a bunch of special inscriptions, then it's probably fine. But you are going to want to pair those together. Now, if we go back through the kit here of Tariq, this is fine skill, doesn't really matter. This is really good against Gorgo, right? The 30% defense and normal damage reduction, but also reminder that because he does deal skill damage, Gorgo reduces skill damage taken, 20% on the active skill. And also when you go into the talents, I mean, we'll just go into Inf Garrison talents, right? You're taking 15% less skill damage, 9% less skill damage. It's a lot of skill damage reduction. So the Tariq is just going to be the weak point, I think, and the William Wallace kind of gets around that. So sorry, that's the thought process anyway going through my head. Damn, I always thought you were in the same KVK, the same numbers, but ends with 22331. I see, very close. Did I just miss something? No, I didn't. Okay, I was killing that one annoying one. Dude, there's like no chainable barbs, man. Maybe. I swear, sometimes barbs spawn a lot, and then other times I can't find a single barb to kill. It's frustrating. Hey, look at this. I tried to pull that one forever. Ooh. Lilith has definitely nerfed chaining from a few years ago, I'm convinced. Maybe. Yeah, I think that the barbs leash more. And what I mean by leash is like, you know, technically this barb. So how it works is that I could be pulling the barb over here, right? But the game still considers the barb in its original spot. So if I chain it over here, but okay, if I move this barb 1 inch to the right over here, but this leash actually is supposed to be walking over here, then it'll actually disengage with me and start walking this way. Even though I'm, you know, only like 2 inches to the right here. However, I could also pull this barb all the way over here if the leash naturally had the barb walking all the way over this way. So it makes barb chaining like super RNG sometimes, and it's very frustrating. Oh, also a quick tip for you guys. If you ever want free barb kills, you just attack nearby guardians that cost no AWP, and then you chain the barb. Highest I got was a 12 count. I think my highest that I got was 19 this KBK. So, not bad, but it should be, in theory, right? Like a slower time for us now, but yeah, I don't know. Smart? Yeah. Just some small tips, man. But I'd rather just find more barbs to chain. Is it just me, or does it seem like barb chaining is being nerfed? Yeah, I mean, that's what we were just talking about, right? Okay, what am I doing? I actually want to not kill this thing. Can I not kill it? I want it to reset, leash back down there so I can double chain. Ready? Like this big brain play, guys. Big brain play. Okay, terrible. 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 This is bad. Okay, so now, because this one costs 0 AP still to attack, I want to see if I can drag it downwards. I meant to chain this one, but I lost it. So let's see if it follows me down. Also, did you guys buy out your shops? Did you guys bet correctly? But a lot of you guys bet on 60 GTO. Alright, this is gonna get there. You ready? Uh-oh. A yawn is coming through, that's not good. Way harder than I remember from last KVK. You do also have to remember we're all stuck in one zone. So it's like, oh no, get the active skill off, get the active skill off. Go. Oh, brutal. Now I'm out of range. Alright, well, we'll try it again. In the meantime, we'll do this. Because we're all kind of limited to one zone, it's harder. I didn't even see that one, but whatever. Also, when you guys are chaining, sometimes do the barbs like just disappear? Like they don't show up, and then you zoom back in and zoom back, like, or zoom out and zoom back in, and all of a sudden there are barbs there. What's up, helper? See, I chained it, and I still only spent 60 action points. It all worked out. It all worked out. See, even though it ran away, I can go back and kill this whenever I want, and it'll cost 0 AP. So this is a successful chain. Don't you worry. Just a little bit of patience. A little bit of patience will get you there. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Did you see my screen get stuck? And now I'm going to kill this barb too fast. Now I'm going to have to skill and it dies. So sad. I still got 3. Anytime I get 3, I'm happy. Especially with the amount of barbs that are out here right now. Like, oh, dude. I'm so bad at chaining when I'm streaming. It's crazy. Okay, it's fine. So, when you look at this, okay, ignore this one. This one doesn't count, right? But when you look at this, that's a lot of gems, by the way, which is funny. This is actually one chain. So as you see how I only targeted the level 45, 45, 45. So I'm still only spending the AP to kill this one barb. And it costs 0. Do you guys see that? Yeah, Isaac, wait, what? You can go back and kill a barb for free even though it walked away? As long as it was the very first barb that you targeted. So the first barb that you targeted is free. Yep. So you can hit it, walk away, and then chain something else, and then come back to it and chain something else. That's actually a really good strategy that I feel like a lot of people don't know. So, right, like I've used this barb now to chain like down here, to chain up here, and you can actually just get away with that. All right. But now this is wasting my time, so I'm just gonna kill the barb. Feels really bad. I did 2 relics for Alex and I can't relic 1 and I'm out of relic coins. Yeah, dude. That's why the relic system fucking sucks. It's called star chaining. I don't think I've ever heard of star chaining, but alright. You never knew that? That's awesome. Yeah, dude. Hopefully it helps you. Oh, look. More barbs respawned. Now I can chain. Again, with the same barb. I'm headed out for the night. Thanks for the stream. See you, Strict. Thanks for stopping in, man. The other thing is route chain. If you kill the barb slow enough on a route chain, the new barbs will spawn in the same area. Yeah, just like this. Just what just happened. I feel like that's harder to calculate, though. And usually can only be done in like super populated areas. Yeah, so like technically all this is one, except for this. So 21 and up is all one barb chain. Hey, good morning. Past 7 after 30 minutes. I will try Gorgo William Wallace full damage. Wish me luck. Good luck, man. So we still sitting at William Wallace about 20% improvement on the UJ Alex, or what did the gear test show? Yeah, 20% is probably a little bit too high. I'd probably say like 10 to 15% better than a double relic Alex. So not anything super crazy. Now, there's still a lot of testing that has to be done. I'm not going to base a lot of my results on the 1v1 testing. So we're really... And I know that a lot of people use the UJ Alex, but I feel like that question is honestly more obvious. In my opinion, I can confidently tell you that the two best inf commanders now and the pairings are going to be Guan with Skippy, like Relic Guan with Skippy, and then William Wallace and Liu She. So what I am trying to figure out now is what is the best one march that you can run. Is it really just William Wallace with Liu She, or is it still Skippy? So, oh god, dude, why do you have to run away, man? Whatever. Barb training science 101 that I never knew I needed around here. Yeah, dude. But you find yourself getting trapped in these situations, right? Like I just tried to chain this barb. You see how it costs 0 and it leashed all the way down here. So I tried to get it, pull it up here, but it leashed down this way. And now, like it's, what, is it gonna walk over here? Like it makes it take so much more time. Glad to skip them then. 2025 gonna be my year. I got a feeling we're gonna get some AoE commanders for Inf Cav. Thanks for the streams, man. For one, I agree with you. They have released like And I think this next Archer, by the way, is also going to be a dud. I think they've released a dud in... and when I say dud, I don't mean that they're bad. I just mean that they're not meta changers, meta defining commanders. Like, William Wallace isn't going to change the meta. It might change a little bit of the rally meta, but that's it. And you're going to use it for a slight increase on already what was the best march in the game. So it's like the meta's not going to shift. When Nevsky came out, the meta shifted. When Skippy came out, he was the best open field commander for a long time, right? Like that's like the power creep. I think we've had a non-meta defining commander in Belly Prime. We've had a non-meta defining commander in Lapu Lapu. We've had a non-meta defining commander now in William Wallace. I think that archers are next up to get a single target amplifier that has like some skill that reads... Dude, this barb is so annoying. Some skill that reads something to do with this like weird 80% chance thing that they've got going on with William Wallace and Belly Prime, and then we'll go from there. So, and it'll probably serve some niche role, like really good in a rally or really good in a swarm, or buffs your other archer AoE commanders or something like that, right? But I definitely don't think he's like some crazy, you know, crazy commander. Oh, it's so annoying. Like, why are you running exactly away from me? Can you just not, bro? Alright, let's see if I can do this. Get out of this damn zone. What's a good pair for Wallace? Liu Che. That's your only pair, realistically. You can run Gorgo if you're using it in like a 3-march setup, but yeah, I think the only and obvious pair is Liu Che. You can run him with Skippy, it won't be that good. You can run him with Gorgo, it won't be that good. Liu Che, it'll be absolutely insane. I gotta pull this back and finish it. I keep forgetting to do my bashing quest though, or at least reset till I get a good one. I swear I've also had terrible refresh luck. They released a cycle of non-meta breaking commanders to let free-to-play and low spenders catch up. Yeah, sure. If you want to think positively, I think that that's a great way to think about it. In my opinion, while that's like that is true, you're not wrong. I think that like what they did is they released niche commanders like Belly Prime. Get them for swarming. Are you a swarmer? Are you a high spender? You should get them. You don't have to if you're a low spender. Right, like William Wallace, he's probably going to be really good for rallies, right? So get him if you're a rally lead. But if you're not, and you already have a double relic Alex, keep using the Alex, right? Like if they replace something to, or if they release something to replace Guan, like would you have been happy? Because now your Guan has to get replaced that you've already put heads and sculptures into. Like personally, I'm fine with keeping Guan around. I think my next target march will just be ZL Herman, and I just don't have the equipment yet, but I think I'm in a good place to start an archer set finally. Yeah, dude. ZL Herman is a must-have. It gets targeted. Look, if ZL Herman didn't get targeted like it did, it would trade as well as Liu Che. But unfortunately, it gets targeted. A lot. And it still probably trades one of my best marches. Placing Guan wouldn't be that bad. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be that bad, but what I mean by being bad is like you would have had to spend the gold heads, right? That's what I mean by being bad. Like with William Wallace, you don't have to spend the gold heads. You can make that choice of where you want to spend it. Currently running 3 marches. William Wallace, Liu Che, Guan Skippy, Nevsky Joan. Oh yeah, dude. Get that Zeal Herman in there, please. And I would only invest in 1 for now, because the new archers are coming out. Do I think that the new archer is going to be better than... do I think that it's going to be better than... What am I trying to say? Sorry. Do I think that the new archer commander is going to be better than both ZL and Herman? No. I think that both ZL and Herman are absolutely insane commanders, and they will be relevant in the game for a long time. I would almost feel so confident that I would say just invest in both, but invest in 1 just in case there's a chance that the new one that they're releasing in 3 months is better. Just in case. I don't think it will be, but just in case. Gonna put 300 sculptures in a Guan tomorrow. All right, man. I mean, look, pizza count. It's a whale account. You can get away with it. You've got 2k sculptures sitting? Oh yeah, then go ahead and do what you want. Herman does not need an expertise, but I would, realistically, man, like you can field it at 5551, but I'm not a believer in partial investments. Stick to your commanders, make smart investments, and you will end up with all legendary, strong legendary commanders, expertise, instead of a bunch of 5551 commanders. So, no, you don't need Herman to be expertise to start fielding him, but your plan should be to finish him eventually. I already have ZL to 5512 that I've been using for chaining, just been waiting to put the rest into him until I started the equipment. Nice. Yeah, ZL for chaining is also a hidden benefit. Oh, haha. I got it. I feel like if, or I figure if Skippy and Liu Che, sorry, I gotta make sure I get this chain, are gonna carry, they can carry my Guan and Alex. They're already maxed, as are Nev's Jones. ZL is maxed, but I'm focused on getting Inf gear better before he gets a pairing. Yeah, so you're saying the Skippy can carry the Guan and Liu Che can carry the Alex? That's perfectly okay. And you already have ZL, just no gear, I suppose. I mean, yeah, you do you, man. The rate that you gain equipment is largely based on your spend level, and buying the VIP shop and spending events, right? So go at your own pace. Don't get 2 expertise archer commanders if you can't field them, right, with fieldable gear. So my biggest beef with Guan Alex is the squishiness when focused. Yeah. I don't love Guan Alex either, man. But hopefully this relic helps, and the double relic of Alex helps, so you never know. Going for top 20 honor reward again? Yeah, I'm always going for it. Just grinding. Although I've been really bad about it so far. I am rank 18, but it's been a competitive honor push, I would say. Will you get 50k honor first or 75 million crystals spent first? I don't know. I don't even know how many crystals I have. Probably around 45 million, maybe? I don't know. I'd have to check. Where would I check? So I'm at 37,000 honor. Yes, I'm at 44.8 million crystals. Oh, of course, and I walked away as I do that. Great. Ooh. Purple expertise gear, chest and gloves, legendary, but no accessories. Still melts and trades bad with Boudica or YSG, and it's significantly slower than the other three free-to-play struggles. Yeah, Boudica definitely can't be the primary, and YSG is way too slow. No accessories definitely blows. You could probably get away with full purple crit gear, but yeah, definitely tough. Being first place feels nice, I know. I think I'll put my Skippy behind my Trajan and have Alex Liu, and I guess Gorgo with William Wallace, and just bench Guan. Ooh. That's one way that you could do it if you really wanted to bring Trajan in the mix, but I don't love Trajan anymore. And you're gonna be running 3 Smite commanders in your lineup, and a commander that increases your skill damage done. I probably wouldn't do that if I'm being honest. Can you test custom AUO? Yeah, so I tried to earlier, but the problem is that they didn't have William Wallace as an option, so I didn't test it. Can you check if Pete's online? He did just buy a bundle, I think. Doesn't seem like he's online now, though. Unless I missed him. Did I miss him? No, I didn't. He's right there. Yeah, he's offline. This could be either really good or really bad. I'll mess this up somehow. I need to do something with Skippy, and I have a full crit leadership set. Ooh. I feel bad for you, man. I feel bad for you. I actually think I missed a Bastion quest because I started streaming and I completely forgot about it. That's so sad. I had like 1 or 2 left. I have 2 Info Marches, Gorgo Liuche and Skippy Tariq, and I need to go for a second Cav March. Should I go for Huo or replace Tariq with William Wallace? William Wallace is not going to be that much better than Tariq when paired with Skippy. They don't really have a lot of synergy. I'd probably start forming a second Cav March. You can start with Huo, but like if you need Huo plus another Cav, then now you're getting a little dicey. I don't think the Tariq is great in the field either, so I don't know. That's up to you, I think. Both are pretty minor upgrades. I would honestly just hold. Gorgo Liuche is fine, and then Tariq Skippy is fine. What would you say is the best and favorite march in the game? Sorry, I just saw that. My favorite march in the game, it used to be Guan Skippy, and then I think it became Gorgo Liu. But that was not the best march in the game. The best march in the game was Skippy Liu. But I just loved Gorgo Liu because of how insane it traded when even when it was targeted. Like, it was better than Skippy Liu when it was targeted. It was just like it was a new Pakal Herald. It was like 2024's Pakal Herald, and that was really fun. As far as the best march in the game, yeah, it was Skippy Liu. Now it might be William Wallace Liu. Maybe. We'll see. More testing. More testing. Oops, that is not the gold pit. All right, guys. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be awake. I was up super late last night doing all these pull-ups, you know. Now my body's tired. Actually, you know what? I think I am going to call it. Not because I'm not having a good time talking to you guys, but I'm going to get some rest and actually get a good night's sleep. I'm going to be streaming the pass opening in 2 days, and that is going to be a lot of work. That'll probably end up being like a 12-hour stream, if I'm going to be honest. So be a look on for that. That is Tuesday at 15 UTC. All right. Just a heads up. Yeah, I'll be streaming probably that Thursday, probably that Friday, probably that Saturday. Maybe Saturday we have some drinks, or Friday we have some drinks, if the zone is going well. But yeah, I still got a lot of stuff to set up, so I got to do some stuff now. And yeah, I will barb chain more for sure, but I got to get other stuff done as well. So will you know if William Wallace is better than Skippy by then? By Friday? Probably. All right, guys, take care. There are a lot of support as always shown in the stream. And Hulk, thanks for the kind words and your donation, man. It is nice to read. So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys again in the next one.